last year, 2025, last calendar year, the US Press Freedom Tracker documented 175 assaults, physical assaults on journalists in the United States. And it's a large number. It was actually as much as 2022, 2023, and 2024 combined. And it's the highest number since 2020. So Dagmar, you asked about patterns, right? Let's think about 2020, 5 years ago. Significant comparison marker here, right? That similar conditions. There was a global pandemic that created financial uncertainty for journalists, office closures. They were reporting on and from civil unrest. Happened to also involve Minneapolis after the murder of George Floyd, and also law enforcement at the time. We're seeing similarities 5 years on with how journalists are still, the conditions under which we're all still operating under. Another pattern from our documentation and our analyses is, come back to this time and again, how routine news gathering is being criminalized. And, I'm thinking of, there's a journalist a few years ago in Chicago who received citations, was cited for asking too many questions. A journalist in California sued twice for publishing records received from a public records request. So he has to deal with the lawsuit in addition to his reporting work, right? And, definitely not the least of which, and possibly the most egregious of all, is last week's raid of Washington Post Hannah Nathanson, a reporter. She's not under investigation, yet the FBI raided her home, took her news gathering devices, her post-issued laptop, as well as her personal devices. And we have no confidence the government will respect journalist source confidentiality while those devices are in the government's possession. So we're seeing those are just repetitions, right? And types of aggressions against journalism, against the fourth estate. And when we're talking about mental health, you see in the report, it's how these attacks are sustained over a period of years. The tracker is entering its 10th year of documentation now, right? That's 10 years. I think it's no wonder that a majority, more than 50, I think it was more than 60% of survey respondents together said they were stressed, depleted, or feeling worse than that, which was poor and in need of active support.